Hello and welcome to The Real Deal. Today we're talking Begin Again, which features an all-star cast, including Mark Ruffalo, Keira Knightley, Catherine Keener and Hayley Steinfeld, plus many, many more.
Yes, if you like your music too, Adam Levine and Levine also make appearances in this musically rich offering directed by John Carney. Here's a trailer.
Let's record an album.
We don't even need to rent a studio.
You mean record outside?
Every song we do in a different location.
Under the bridge?
Chinatown.
Rowing boats in Central Park?
Whatever happens, we record it.
If we get arrested?
Keep rolling.
Hey, you, come back here. Where are you going?
Begin Again, it's a film about music, but it's not a musical. What's it all about?
It's about Keira Knightley. See, it doesn't work with me.
No, really doesn't.
It is about Keira Knightley's character, who is called Gretta, and she has a boyfriend called Dave, who's played by Adam Levine, and they are sort of singer-songwriters together. But Adam Levine, he makes it big and eventually dumps Gretta. At the same time, I know it's terrible. Mark Ruffalo's character, he's an A&R guy, and he's looking for new talent, and he happens to come across Keira Knightley's Gretta, and that's how the film.
They make sweet music together.
Yeah. But yeah, no, you know what? I really, really like this film. That the synopsis which I just gave is the film in a nutshell, but it doesn't actually start that way. It's very interesting the way it starts, directed by John Carney. You sort of there's sort of you got the Keira Knightley Gretta strand, but again that doesn't start from the very beginning of all the events. So it starts with her doing a stand-up event and sort of going and playing her music, and then we then go to Mark Ruffalo's character, and he's got some other stuff going on, but eventually his strand sort of marries up with Keira Knightley's strand, and then he meets her that way, and it goes, and there's another strand which goes that way. So it's very interesting. I really love the way that it began, pun intended. Yeah, no, I really, really like this film.
Performances, are they good?
Performances are fantastic, for the most part. There's a lot of great chemistry between Knightley and Ruffalo.
Really?
Oh, yeah. No, they're really good together. I'll actually say more so than the chemistry between Knightley and Adam Levine. Adam Levine is not bad per se, but it's just there's not as much chemistry when you compare it to Knightley and Ruffalo, which is a little bit, because it would have been very interesting in the film's final act if there was more chemistry, because the film can really go a number of different ways. That's one of the strengths of the narrative in the final act. But I just think there's more chemistry between Knightley and Ruffalo. But even then, the film doesn't go exactly what I thought it was. Okay. I'm not going to say any more than that, because I don't want to.
All right, well, the thing is, right, is good old Keira. She gets a bit of a divided audience every now and again. Is she good in this?
She is really, really good in this.
Wow.
I'll wager that this is one of the best performances I've seen from her in quite some time.
Interesting.
I would say the same thing for James Corden. James Corden is in this film, and when you think of that, you don't. This is not the film that you normally see James Corden in, but he is also very good in it as well.
Talented boy is Mr. Corden.
Yeah, I mean, the performances are great. The narrative is, for the most part, really good. But the thing I love most about this film is the soundtrack. The music in this film is fantastic. At times, I felt like it was. I mean, we reviewed Chef recently, and at times this felt like a music version of Chef. Because they're sort of going around all these places in New York.
Yeah.
New York looks fantastic in this film, by the way. And they're going around all these places and performing. And it felt like the music version of Chef. And the thing which I said immediately after this film finishes, I need the soundtrack in my life now. The tracks are fantastic. Adam Levine is fantastic, but that's to be expected. He's if you don't know, he's the singer for Maroon 5. Very good artist. I'm a big fan of his, and he's really, really good. CeeLo is in this as well. He makes a little cameo, and the cameo is fantastic.
Good.
Mos Def is in this film as well.
Wow.
And he makes a good impression too. So very well cast across the board.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it sounds like you liked it. What's the real deal on Begin Again?
I'm gonna go 4 stars on this film. Yeah, I really, really liked it. The music, more than just being good, you felt the music, and because
Getting deep here, Mum.
No. I was caught up in the music. Literally, I was tapping away. It was all that sort of stuff. I really loved the music, but The film is great, really well directed, some really good performances too. So 4 stars, highly recommended. Go see and then get the soundtrack.
So what are we doing here?
It's not working. You gotta go.
I'm taking my client list.
It's not Jerry Maguire.
I'm taking my art list. Get away from me, get away. I'm coming back for that.
So that was our review of Begin Again, and obviously stars Keira Knightley. She's come a long way since her Bend It Like Beckham days. What is your favourite Keira Knightley film? You know what? I'm not just saying this because I just reviewed it, but I can't stress enough how much I enjoyed Keira Knightley's performance in this film.
Right.
And she is really, really good in this film. I would say this is my favourite Keira Knightley performance of her career so far.
Okay, cool. Well, for those who know me, no, I'm not a massive Keira Knightley film. I'm not a hater. Just don't really rate her.
Come up with the vibes and everything.
Yeah, big time. Who needs music when you can rap? However, if she's going to be nominated for an Oscar, then maybe you should give her some kudos for her performance in Pride and Prejudice. I'm not going to say anything.
Kudos or kudos?
Kudos, whatever. Anyway, as always, you can tweet us your thoughts at The Real Film Show. Also, hit the subscribe button for more film-related goodness here on YouTube. And check out our brand new blog. It's therealdealonfilm.com. Thanks so much for watching.